Hey everyone, so I've been posting videos earlier because my house is being remodeled at the moment. So my room right now, as you can see, has been painted white. So I don't have blue walls anymore. I just didn't want to post later, so I just decided to post it early. So I filmed videos a little bit late at night, so excuse that. Today what I want to talk about are two things. One is my YouTube story, because someone submitted that idea for me to talk about my YouTube story, and then Gonarola kind of did the same thing last year for VEDA, so I might as well do that, just talk about my YouTube story. And then two, I wanted to talk about what people in the community of YouTube are talking about, because I've seen a couple videos and I want to kind of engage in the conversation as well. So first off, my YouTube story. My YouTube story started out around 2006, where YouTube back then were kind of for like joke antics, like seeing people get hurt and, you know, fighting tutorials or something like that, or like, I don't know what YouTube was back then. I think it was that back then. And then like there was this one genre of that people were into called anime music videos, is where they take favorite anime cartoon, you know, shows and make it into a music video, and then put their favorite music behind it and make a story or whatever. And I was kind of intrigued by that, and me and my friend kind of had a competition back then to try to make AMVs, so I did that around 2006. I only made 4 before one of them got taken down because of copyright, and I kind of got freaked out. So I decided to delete all of them, so that's why they're not on my channel anymore. And that's where I got my, you know, editing skills from. They're kind of low-key because I use Windows Movie Maker, so they're kind of lower scale, but I've kind of advanced better in my editing. But that's where I got my first steps in editing. Then I still watch YouTube thereon, but around 2008 I was kind of in a low, kind of sad period a little bit. I was kind of like trying to find something to do and vent my creativity, because I just felt like something was missing. And I was on YouTube one day and I found this one video by Milltown Kid about being productive or being positive. And I watched it, and then I just started watching all his videos, and that's where my first interaction with the YouTube community came in, because I wrote him a comment and I believe he commented back. I wasn't sure what the comment was about. It's been a while since then. So he wrote a comment to me, and he was talking about people joining the Milltown clan, and I just decided to go into that. I got into the Milltown clan. I met a lot of people in the Milltown clan, and that's where I got my first interaction with the YouTube community, well, a small portion of the YouTube community. So from that, I decided one day that if people can make vlogs and talk about their lives, why can't I? So I decided to pick up my camera one day around February or April of 2008, I'm not sure, and start recording myself. And I did weird little like topic vlogs. I talked about one of them. If you've been on my channel for like the beginning, you would know about my first video, which is about like me ranting about people fixing my shower. It was really funny, but yeah, that's what I did. And then I later incorporated other elements from other YouTube channels that I've, you know, appreciated, like community channel. I had a lot of inspiration from her, so I decided to do like topics but have a skit on the side. And then other YouTube channels have inspired me to combine other things with skits and having characters with a plot and stuff like that. It's still developing now, so that's kind of my YouTube story. I've been on and off. That's another thing about my YouTube story. I've been on and off about being on YouTube, so but then recently I decided I'm going to stick to this, because I feel like this is a part of my life, so I need to do it, and it's great. It's a great creative event. So that's my YouTube story. Okay, the other part to this is a video response to AndrewBravener, or do you need to ease on up, because they talked about the same thing. So it's really important to me also, so I just wanted to briefly talk about it. Basically, Andrew described in his video that the YouTube community is kind of broken up. Like, there's no connection, there's no interactivity as it was back then. Because back then in YouTube, there wasn't that many people on YouTube, and many of the small YouTubers had a lot of interactivity with each other. So they had, let's say, 2,000 subscribers, and everything was satisfying. And if they get, and back then also they posted smaller YouTubers on a feature list, which they don't have that anymore. So that was there, and that's how small YouTubers got their big break, if you want to say that. YouTube has evolved now where it's more marketed. It's more that they place the big YouTubers in order for people to click on their videos in order for them to get revenue. I understand that they need to get money, but it would be more brighter that YouTube take the time to find newer user-generated content and then just showcase it, because the more people they have on their site, the more revenue they're going to generate. So wouldn't it be better if they showcase smaller YouTubers for them to have a wider, broad audience, and then have more revenue for them? It would seem that way, that would be much brighter. But it sucks that they're showcasing higher YouTubers, which they're great and all, but it's just not good for the community, because the community gets discouraged, as Andrew said. So it makes us feel like we aren't appreciated in the community as much. So that's where some of us just lose interest and just probably stop making film, like videos and stuff. So also another thing they talked about was that people cheat their way through the system. And at first I was in YouTube for the fame, because I thought if I could do this, I could be YouTube famous too. But I matured over the years, so I just that kind of just zapped out of my mind. I kind of want to do videos just because I like to do videos. But it's sad to see that so many people really have that mindset too. So people need to realize that YouTube is for more of a creative outlet and not for YouTube fandom. Like, you cannot possibly get famous off of YouTube anymore. Back then probably, but not now. And it's just interesting how the transition of YouTube happened. And I just hope that someday, like this community, if we put our words to action, maybe we can actually have a feature bar where we can have smaller YouTubers be on the top sooner or later, hopefully. Okay, so that's all I have to say. If you have any questions, put anything down below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.